By the numbers, Ronaldo's scripted hat trick, his first hat trick with Juventus against Atletico Madrid. In this video, you're also going to find out why Ronaldo hits key penalties against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. Let's start with PENALDO. He beats Atletico, the game-winning penalty in the Champions League final. Scale forward to the hat trick. The last shot of the game in the 86th minute was a penalty. Keep in mind that this occurred after 85 prior minutes.
We make technology that moves people. This is the 2019 Nissan Rogue.
And knight of the kingdom.
Come on! Stop! What are you doing? Quit playing! Fuck you, this
Full-pilot
is!
assist.
Come on!
Center.
Stop!
And in.
Damn it! Stop! Son of a bitch! Let's go! Okay, so you can see that Ronaldo made the penalty kick in the 86th minute after 85 prior minutes. Because it is Atletico that equals 85 and 31 in Gematria. Keep in mind that it is PENALDO that equals 31. This is why Ronaldo knocks out Atletico multiple times in the Champions League through penalty. Keep in mind that this game in the Champions League final was the 2016 final. This occurred during the 15-16 Champions League. The 15-16 Champions League adds up to 31. By the numbers, it was PENALDO that won the scripted Champions League final against Atletico Madrid's defense. And here, Ronaldo completes the hat trick through penalty, created by Federico Bernardeschi. By the numbers, Ronaldo completed his 52nd hat trick. He entered the Atletico match. He entered his Juventus career with 51 hat tricks. It is until the end that equals 51 in Gematria. This showed you that after 51 prior hat tricks, that his first hat trick with Juventus was going to come when all the odds were stacked against them. That they had to have a mountainous comeback against the greatest defense in Europe, and Ronaldo would literally have to live and breathe by Juventus slogan Fino alla fine until the end. It is until the end. It is Juventus that equals 132 in Gematria, in English Gematria. That is why that is the slogan of Juventus. Now, this season, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 24 goals. His 24th goal of the season, his 24th goal with Juventus occurred to complete the hat trick. This was scripted by the numbers because it is Juventus that equals 24. His 24th goal completed a mountainous comeback against Atletico Madrid. His first hat trick, he scored his 24th goal with Juventus. It was a scripted hat trick. Now, you're going to ask me, if it was all scripted, why were you celebrating wildly? Why did you have all these outlandish celebrations? Well, here's the thing, is that anyone with the brain knows that Ronaldo's going to head back home to Madrid, where he played with Real Madrid to win the Champions League. But as long as you continue to doubt Juventus, as long as you continue to think that they're going to lose to City, as long as you think they're going to lose in the Champions League, you know what? I'm going to be happy, because that means they are proving you guys wrong, and that I'm proving you guys wrong through the script. So that's how it is. The next match for Juventus is Genoa. It is Genoa that equals 24. After Ronaldo scores his 24th goal with Juventus, they play Genoa. That was scripted. And guess what? Ronaldo's going to take a break against Genoa. After the Genoa match, Ronaldo is going to remain at 24 goals. This was part of the script as well. The Genoa match and Ronaldo's goal total, as they say, by the numbers. His 22nd goal was the first of the 3 goals that Ronaldo scored against Atletico. It is Atletico that equals 31. The Italian word for magic is magia. Magia equals 31 and 22. The magic began in Ronaldo's 22nd goal with Juventus. And that occurred during the 27th minute. Now, the reason why this is the 27th minute is that, hey, they bought Ronaldo to end the Champions League jinx in the final. 2-7 record in the Champions League final. That was by the numbers. Ronaldo scores in the 49th minute. Scripted because it is Madrid in Gematria that equals 49. And I want you to see that it is Spain that equals 23. His 23rd goal tied the game against Spain. In Italian Gematria, it is España that equals 22. That's the Italian word for Spain. His 22nd goal this year occurred against the Spanish team. That was scripted by the numbers. In Gematria, it is Ronaldo's hat trick that equals 71 in Gematria. Well, March the 12th, the day of his hat trick that I had predicted, occurred on the 71st day of the year. That shows you that Ronaldo's hat trick was completely scripted by the numbers. That was Ronaldo's 7th penalty that he took this year. It was also Ronaldo's 7th Champions League game this year. Which brings me to Schalke and City. That was a completely scripted match. It was all scripted by the numbers because Manchester City played Schalke on the same day that Juventus played. On the day that Cristiano Ronaldo 7 made history with Juventus, Manchester City win the match 7-0. It was completely scripted, and Schalke's manager got sacked. The manager got sacked, and the manager of Schalke is of Italian descent, Domenico Tedesco. Now, he may have Italian-German citizenship. He's a German-Italian. I like how the Schalke manager is Italian. He gets sacked afterwards. His birth year, 85. That was the year Ronaldo was born. He's 33 years of age. That was scripted as well. Because it's Juventus FC that equals 33. By the numbers, a scripted hat trick for Cristiano Ronaldo. 7 appearances in the Champions League, 4 goals. It's all the rigging by the Freemasons. The 7th and the 4th letter is how the Hebrews write out God. It's cross. It's Jesus that equals 74. It's occult that equals 74. It is Masonic that equals 74. And we're talking about CR7's 7 appearances and 4 goals in the Champions League. That was written, scripted by the numbers, is 6 appearances and 1 goal. Lines up with the final on June the 1st. Juventus knockout run begins at Stadio Wanda Metropolitano. It's all going to end at the Stadio Wanda Metropolitano. It's all part of a grand script. Now, what goal was this in the Champions League for Cristiano Ronaldo 7? That's 16 there. That was his 125th goal of the Champions League. I think it's Magia di Ronaldo. That might equal 125. Magia di Ronaldo equals 12th day of the 3rd month. That was how I correctly predicted the hat trick. Any more hat tricks? Hard to say. I don't think so against Atletico. This may be the only hat trick. And we may see Dybala score 7 goals in the Champions League at least. He may be right at 7 goals. maybe 6 to 7 goals. Lots going to be happening over the course of this Champions League. As they say, it's all part of the script, and they elaborate that some more by saying that it all happens, as they say, by the numbers.